Last time, I think we've kind of come to the conclusion that the hardest part of his challenge was at the beginning, when weapon durability was a genuinely pressing concern. This time, we might get difficulty again. So Serenus Forest Arc is actually not going to be as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be hell, but upon actually looking at some of the win conditions, I realized it's not all route, so I'm probably not going to run out of weapons. And at least one of them, I can just sit in the corner and chug vulneraries. Did I get useful loot from Chapter 15? Chapter 15 was the Desert Chapter. Yes, I did. Desert Chapter I got good loot for. Ike is now bootsed up. I got nothing from the Ship Chapter, unfortunately. So we're still missing an energy drop, but there was... I could figure pretty quickly that we were not getting anything from that chapter. The green units count as combatants. No, they do not. Technically speaking, in the rules, I made it so, hey, yellow units also don't count as combatants, but I think since I can control yellow units to some extent, I'm gonna go ahead and say that, yeah, yellow units, they're combatants. They count. But green units aren't. I can't control them. It would literally be impossible to complete this because Mia gets attacked turn 1. Anyway, last time we saw Nisala sell his friend to slavery. Yeehaw, what a good guy. This time we begin the Serenus Forest Arc, which will hopefully not be the worst thing in the world. So ready, steady, let's go. Ow. The Atonement. I guess we're technically not going directly into Serenus Forest Arc, but we do have to kind of kick Oliver out of his house. Well, starting off with good music, and go ahead and look behind Rayson. That image, it's a lot clearer in Radiant Dawn. That is meant to be Oliver surrounded by... I'm gonna go ahead and say cherubs, so I don't need to say he's surrounded by young naked boys. But yeah, no, that is it's meant to be Oliver back there. Is that actually Oliver? It's a lot easier to see in Radiant Dawn. Good old shove nose. Yeah, Rayson just broke his hand. Sigma grind set. Ah, yes, good old Sigma grind set of selling your best friend into slavery of probably the worst kind. They made Oliver the most beautiful character in Fire Emblem, uglier in the painting. Is face still bad in your opinion? It depends on what you value out of it. I think you could probably have some fun with Faye. You would just like, its particular draw in terms of enjoyment has changed over its life cycle. I think if you are still wide-eyed and hopeful about competitive modes, and you haven't, you don't have a lot of sunk cost into early units that genuinely have no value anymore, I'd say, yeah, you could probably get some value out of it. Problem with Faye is that from a mechanical standpoint, is a lot of things that are required in competitive modes are localized to 1 or 2 support units, like Legendary Robin, Duo Dagger, especially Legendary Sigurd. There were issues of that even going back so far as Legendary Azura. So it just depends on how you like to play heroes. If you like to play it as a collector, yeehaw. If you like to play it as PvE, I think you're fine to play heroes PvE until you really get super strong units because of the wide gap in power. Eventually, they can't really account for someone using a +10 Summer Edelgard to trivialize all content. They can't make content that's meant to gatekeep that. So once your units get to a certain level of strength, it does kind of force you to make your own fun as far as PvE goes. But while you're getting up there, I mean, hey, it could probably be fun. Anyway, I've been talking over Tellius. Yeah, Soniki's aware that the senators are slavers and bad people, but she's very small, so she can't really do anything. Well, not yet. We're gonna try and get, like, definitive proof that the senators are bad people. Which will be easy, because Oliver is a very, very bad person. I don't think Anankos will happen. If memory serves, Anankos' VA was fairly well regarded in, like, the Japanese seiyuu scene, so I don't really see him being recast. Oh man, it feels weird. So, actually, I'm gonna keep the demi-band here. I don't remember if there's any movement disparity with the dragon, but if Enno or Nasir have to be kept out of combat, it might be easier to do that if they're transformed. I don't remember if they get movement increases, but I'd rather not soft lock myself on accident, so we'll keep you. Oliver's a bad person, but compared to Lacane, they're both not great people. Now they get one more transformed. Okay, that'll probably be useful. I think it's what got us in a while. There's no... It is. I don't... Oh, man, I'm... Ooh, blanking on katakana. Oh, man, this is embarrassing. I don't actually remember. Mongoose sex. What chapter? What is the chapter of the FE series? Your opinion? That's a question. I love skipping chapters. It's great. Okay, buddy, you are like biting my arm. Can you? All right, bye bye. Bye-bye. Let's see, Kaki Kukeko, or... I just... Oh, I am. Okay. I'm gonna say... Let's see. Sexy. Should be Sue. Mango so sexy. Saucy suceso. Okay, there we go. That was a 5 minutes well spent on me not remembering any katakana. Okay. 7, 8, 7, so... We probably won't be... Oh, actually I have a white gem, that's nice. Statue fragment, which isn't gonna matter. Oh, okay, nice. Info, none. I don't have any skills because I didn't get guard. I don't think I'm gonna be getting another skill that I actually care about until I get like probably renewal from racing. So we're good. Yeah, Soren, here's the plan. Just barge in the front door. I love when Soren just like half blinks. Good old fed up Soren. It is kind of weird that, like, granted Ike is the leader of the Grail Mercenaries, so he'd probably be the one doing the talking. It would make more sense for Soren to be rolling diplomacy here. Yeah, God. Man, a bishop doing something underhanded. Look into my eyes, boy. Okay, well, if Titania says it's true, then yeah, Oliver is indeed a slaver. Okay, well. The Dukedom of Tanas. It's kind of interesting that we see like a completely different manse in Radiant Dawn. It makes sense that you would just like, you'd see a different portion of it because it's so huge, but... okay. Atonement. There we go. Okay, so just here, there is exactly one thing I want, which is the Draco Shield in the center room. The rest of it, they're all good things. I guess I could get the Ashra icon. I could, you know what, I could actually stand to bring a chest key. Ah, one day. It's a bummer to hear you're still sick, but just chug orange juice and sleep for like 14 hours. That always works for me. Sometimes it takes more than a day, but hey. Okay, let's yee and haw. No animations. 19 speed. Do you have 15? Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure doubling threshold in older Fire Emblem is 4, so I should be fine here. So here's the thing about Vantage. Technically speaking, and I learned this while, funnily enough, draft racing Mecha, but Vantage is actually very useful if you can one-shot every... So if you're not using Ike and you have someone that's promoted, giving them Vantage here definitely cuts down on time, because you just enemy phase everything and one-shot them. There we go. Like, I don't even really care here. I'm just gonna yeehaw through. At present, there is nothing that can actually harm me. Funnily enough, one-tier range Paladin, Boyd is actually incredibly useful for this. I guess it depends on difficulty. But Boyd in a warrior with like a hand axe will typically have more strength than Titania. I only remember that because I think it was Gwimp who drafted Boyd and just like completely dominated in a way I didn't expect. Like I double drafted Oscar Titania and it just didn't work. As it turns out, you really only need one unit until you need flyers. Okay, so let's see. The Ashra icon is the northeastern room on the left. See, Boyd is a case of like feast or famine. If he gets rolling properly, he will shit stomp everything in this game. If he does not, it is hard to get him rolling. He's actually similar to Elowood in that regard because his strength and speed are a little below what is required for someone who needs to like perform physical combat. This might actually hurt. Oh, actually got another chest key. Wow, this game is really generous of chest keys. That's weird coming off the heels of FE7. Like you... How potentially screwed was I? I would have lived with 1 HP. I mean, I'll get rid of you and 16. I have 17 defense. You hurt me, so okay. So none of you can actually hurt me. You'll do 5 damage. You'll die instantly. You'll die instantly. You'll die instantly. I can actually get away with not using this. If I did this correctly, oh, gamble, that's not useful at all. I calc this out correctly and I don't get hit by anything. Good. I'll get hit by you, but I'll go down to 1. And nothing else should be able to hurt me. Oh. Oh, shoot. Is that a room? I guess I'll probably go for the left room. Again, 17, 17, you won't do anything. Okay, well. It's 2 RN, you're not gonna. We'll do this, bop everyone, keep going over and pop an elixir. This is the JP ROM, hence me being able to... No damage! Yeah, hence my being able to have a slim sword of 100% crit. It uses the underflow glitch that was patched out for the English releases. technically do not have to be at like a scary threshold here. I am gonna do this though. All right, value. You can see it's sometimes not even enough. I chose the JP version of Path of Radiance simply because I thought that it would necessitate me making use of the underflow glitch because, yeah, there's a lot. Boy, howdy, there is a lot of things that need to die, and durability from the FE7 playthrough, durability was decidedly a limiting factor. I don't believe the underflow glitch exists in Radiant Dawn. If they caught it in the English release, they probably would have done it for... I actually don't even remember if you can reduce crit in Radiant Dawn. To my knowledge, though, it's not in Radiant Dawn. It is a Path of Radiance exclusive thing. The most, like, common use case is actually to recruit Ileana and then pump her full of BXP. You can pump her full of BXP, use the underflow glitch, and then just, like, 1-2 range literally everything. Okay, so it would be the center room, lower left. Can work for any of the mages eventually. It's just that Soren does not like... This isn't Radiant Dawn where sages have access to everything. Soren... actually... Oh, you know what? You're right. I'm getting it confused, actually. It would specifically work in Path of Radiance because Ileana and Soren can... Okay, never mind. You actually wouldn't use Ileana. You would just use Soren. I completely forgot about that. All right, well, same mindset. Just use mage 1-2 range. Let's pop you. Northeastern Astra Icon. I mean, the Astra Icon is technically a void. I'm pretty sure in this game luck is a... Okay, you're gonna leave me alone. I think in this game luck has the added benefit of counting more towards a void than in like GBA Fire Emblem. Oh, I missed. Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure the speed run uses the underflow crit with Slim Lance Marcia for a little while. And then you just switch to Unga Bunga and move Jill. Do I kill all of you? Man, I don't. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's, again, Falcon Knight's having such a low strength cap is why, in the conversation of nerfing flying units, assuming your game ends up, like, pseudo-cap based, like GBA Fire Emblem, Tellius, I do not think that Pegasus Knights and Falcon Knights really need to be nerfed. Northwestern room, northeastern room, left. If there is an ad running, it is not me. I kind of hate that these happen, but I can't get around pre-rolls, so hee hee ha ha. The problem is, enemies in most Fire Emblem games are never gonna have enough speed to where you need to get to speed cap, but it is a common thing that enemies will have enough bulk that you would need to get closer to the strength cap. It's also helped along by the fact that Wyverns, at least in modern incarnations, use the highest might weapon, so they hit hard. They need to be nerfed. They cannot exist properly in their current form. They're balanced in previous Fire Emblems because, like, I'm sure I've said this song and dance over and over. The Wyvern was always the enemy faction's ace unit. So they were balanced around, like, they were just a better class and everything else, simply because they were mostly an enemy-only class. When you got access to them, it was usually very seldom past the midpoint, and like you were limited by only having one. Heath in FE7 is a really good example. Like, FE7 is super abusable, but you don't get Heath until a point where you would very likely have a trained Fiora or a like trained Florina if you were doing Lin mode. And Heath comes a little below what your average like company level would be, and there's no bonus experience. So if you want Heath to be useful, you have to put in the legwork in training him. And I think that's fine. I think that's like well balanced. Okay. Trained Fiora. Only like 3 chapters. That. 2, 3. Is it really? No. I don't think that's right. Well, Vita's fine. Vita's just like a bolt. Vita essentially serves the same purpose as FE9 Har. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 chapters to train Fiora over Heath, and Heath comes under leveled. Let's just go ahead and wait here. And Vita comes as a Wyvern Lord. It's a little different. She's a pre-promote meant to patch up a shaky army. Honestly, I think Vita's fairly well balanced. Like, she's never gonna cap anything in a game. If FE7 had higher unit quality, I think Vita would actually be, again, more akin to something like Maniac Mode Har. See, this is why we get crits. Everything dies. I've used Vita over Heath. I mean, it's easy to use Vita over Heath. There's no investment for getting Vita rolling. You recruit her and she can do things. At the very least, if you are using Fiora, like you didn't play Lin mode, Fiora would be promoted at this point. Ah, yes. The Tellius mechanic of just breaking down doors. You know, I feel like this could be like very easily amended if we just brought like Leth Mordecai or, well, we don't ever know, but like Morum, even Tormod. Ike, stay back. Anyway, the bird flew away. In the garden, great. Good old mom won. See, Ike, you probably could have just asked Titania. There's no way that she wouldn't know. Right? Like, this has got to be common knowledge. Yeah, commonly known to the matter. You could have just gotten filled in by Nasir or Titania. You didn't have to, like, break down the door. Don't literally all of them still live? I believe Rayson's mother does not live. Rayson and Leanne live, technically. Raphael lives. Rayson's father lives. Presumably Rayson has a mother, and, you know, they're not in the picture. Well, yeah, Lorizier or whatever his name is pronounced as. He's being sheltered by, like, Phoenicius, but I doubt Benyon knows that. He's probably being, like, hidden away and nursed back to health. See, if anyone took 2 seconds to think about it, they can't fight. They literally break their hands if they slap things. They feel really bad about, look, they feel really bad about the genocide, okay? Like, let's ease up, shall we? It depends on what you want. Yeah, we did not do that very quickly, but hey, we had things to do. Chapter 17, all right. Welcome to the second part of the game I was actually worried about. First part was early game running out of weapons and getting Gatry and Shinon to not see combat. Welcome to the 4-parter of Serenus Forest. We need to make sure we don't run out of weapons. We probably won't because, haha, hee hee, this is not FE7. We don't have to fight 20 billion Dark Mages, but we'll see. I think we'll be okay. Wait, there's more! Yeah, hey! Why is Naysala not here, old man? How do I put this? Yeah, so we kind of sold one of the last living herons into slavery. You think Nailucha would try and stop Naysala? I mean, he is Naysala's, I don't know, adoptive father. I don't know, closest, I guess in modern sense, would be Naysala's retainer. Ah, yes, Nene Salad. Nene Salad. Yeah, Blood Pact, actually. So you see, this isn't a plot hole. It was explained by the Blood Pact. You see. You fool. You buffoon. You absolute nincompoop. Bum, 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 yay, the Pirates theme. I don't remember when the first Pirates of the Caribbean came out. It is probably entirely like coincidence, but I find it funny that Phoenicius, who is essentially a pirate nation too, kind of have that leitmotif in it. Then again, I watched Pirates of the Caribbean on VHS, so it's got to have been before FE9. Meanwhile, at the cathedral in front of a totally unimportant tower. I think Pirates is on VHS and probably early DVD, but I specifically remember that I have a VHS at my parents' place. I got the feeling today's gonna be a long day. Done, dude. Okay, so for the sake of okay, move dog for a sec. For the sake of making sure that pre-rolls aren't a thing, we're gonna just like take a quickie 3-minute break. I'm gonna just run an ad so people who come in aren't gonna get pre-rolls. Also, I have to like RSVP to a wedding that I thought I RSVP'd to several months ago, so I'm gonna be like a not terrible friend and do that. So, hey, I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Bye. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Okay, I am officially not a bad friend. So, also, I didn't actually RSVP to a wedding, so I guess the internet is bad. I still had my receipt from it, as it were. Okay, so I am going to bring... Can I buy steel blades? That'd be real. Ah, come on, man. I did not forget about the way. I'm literally like foregoing any birthday celebrations because I think it's like... I'm pretty sure it's like right around my birthday. How much? Yeah, it's not worth it. What do we have for weapon names? I have no idea if this will fit. Ellie... Good. Alright, it fits! Congratulations. Up with the color, you want it to be blue. There you go. I should still celebrate my birthday. I have not, like... I don't think I've celebrated my birthday since I was 17. I don't think I've seriously celebrated my birthday for almost a decade. Oh, fuck, I'm old. I'm turning 27. Ugh. Hate that. Loathe it. I can't see what you're polling, so good luck. Why is there no FE3? What are you talking about? FE3 was made obsolete through the great remake, Heroes of Light and Shadow. Sell items. I don't need you. I'll save you. I have no need of things without full durability. You'll be useful. You'll get used. There, I literally will never use you. I'd hate this poll. All right, I'm just gonna ignorance is bliss it. We do not get to restock weapons. That is the reason why I thought this might be particularly tricky. Did I not get the Asherah icon? Hang on, like... Do I have a one... No, I don't. I must have used it. Okay, I must have used it. Would I play Solve over any of the poll? Alright, what's the poll? What Fire Emblem would you want to see me play? 4, 12, 3 houses. I don't like 12 because it's ugly. I don't like 4 because it's... I don't like how it's gameplay loop. in the unit balance. And I don't like to play Three Houses. Like, playing is the operative word. Discussing Three Houses, fun. Listening to the soundtrack of Three Houses, fun. If I do 12, I'm not doing hardest difficulty. I will have a miserable goddamn time. I don't like DS Fire Emblem's gameplay loop simply because of I don't particularly care for free reclass, especially free reclass, and it like that's a lot of my problem with Three Houses too. I don't free reclass. I loathe it, but at least at Three Houses, like there's some sense of presentation, even if I don't like most of the generic class designs for people who don't like have it naturally. Just finish your current 12 run. You think I still have that save? I scorched earth that. That absolutely obliterated my mental game. Cindered Shadows is, gameplay-wise, it is probably the most fun Three Houses ever was. I think I used to say it fails on a conceptual level. I think it doesn't quite fail on a conceptual level, because I think there is some good to be had with like fleshing out Byleth as more than a crusty body pillow, but I don't just like, hey, actually there's a secret society schoolhouse underneath the monastery that we stumbled into thanks to a hole in the wall because Linhardt doesn't sleep. I will be doing Engage like the whole shebang. I wanted to wait for everything to come out, bug fixes to come out, and then we're just gonna do a proper maddening Unga Bunga playthrough. Mom Squad. Three Houses is a weird game, but like again, I think the more time I get away from it, the more I can respect what it did. Even if a lot of what it did, I believe did not necessarily work out or like serve as something healthy for the series. Grail Mercenaries, move out! By Grail Mercenaries, I mean me. I would imagine that Engage is not going to get any more DLC. I think the reason that all of the DLC released as back-to-back-to-back as it did, Engage, like, through interviews, we know that Engage, as expected, was an anniversary game delayed by the pandemic, so they had a lot of time to essentially just finish it, polish up the game, make sure that all of the post-launch stuff was done beforehand. And, like, hey, lo and behold, it released very soon after. I don't think we're getting any more emblems, because all of the DLC emblems are, like, actually used within the Xenologue thing, the DLC campaign. I very much doubt that there's going to be any more, which is fine. I think they did a decent enough job. Okay, so here's the deal. What you see is what you get. I cannot bring anything else. I'm bringing a pure water here. Just technically speaking, on the chapter where I'm rescuing Leanne, I think I'm probably just gonna have to face tank mages. I don't think there's any way around it. I kind of wish I didn't use my elixir, honestly. I think I only had the one. Yeah, there is, from a gameplay perspective, it was clear that, hey, they like Awakening. I played some of it. I haven't gotten through all of it, but like, it's okay. I've seen all of it because I have to be, oh, fuck, it's around now. Okay. I've seen all of it. Like solo, well, hopefully. As long as I can keep a Lindsay out of combat, I think my win condition is still Ike solo. Let's see, Killer Lance. Actually, you know what, there is a antitoxin. There are Volman drops. Oh boy, antitoxins. Okay, credit where it's due. Engage made poison and antitoxins like not a meme of a mechanic, and I kind of respect that. Like from a narrative standpoint, also, do I two-shot people? I double all of you. You have 16 extra, so that would be 34, 44, so I need 22 Might of Steel Sword. Okay, so I will probably bop all of you. I will not bop the fighter. There's just not much to spoil with Engage. It's not a game with like huge plot revelations. Or at least I guess, not huge plot revelations that would really tarnish your experience. It is a game carried by nostalgia and gameplay, which, that's fine. Every Fire Emblem game has its strengths and weaknesses. It's gonna be at its toughest right after its promo. You have to understand, I have so much fucking bonus experience. The second Ike promotes, he's capping out. I'm gonna scum for levels. I'm gonna need Ike to meet certain stat thresholds, because being under 20 strength in tier 1 is kind of a pain. Crash is not here. Oh wait, I still have a co-op? Oh no, I'm not gonna call my dogs. They're vibing. I don't have my webcam. I could show my dog's just like leg twitching in the air on her back. Okay. Well, I was gonna say it was co-op with my dogs, but alas no. So hey, here's the power of double crit. I can actually take care of. Okay, you've got a javelin, so I'd like to get rid of you if I can. How does he have 100 crit? You know, I could make a command for this, but honestly, I don't mind explaining it. So in the Japanese version of FE9, there is a glitch known as the crit underflow glitch. Effectively, when forging, you have the option to reduce crit in increments of 3. So if a weapon starts with 5 crit, which slim weapons do, you can reduce it by 3 to go to 2, and then reduce it by 3 again to wrap under to -1, which the way like this game handles numbers, it will wrap around to -1, which turns into 255. So this slim sword has 255 crit, which there's absolutely no way people are avoiding a crit there. Very nice. Oh yeah, reinforcements on a route map, my fucking favorite. Oh, geez Louise. I mean... Pretty sure this glitch also works in GBA games with seal skills from Skill Patch. Okay, see, that's new to me. I have never heard of that. See, with Vantage here, I don't have to I'm not at the unit cap, am I? Oh, you know what? Okay, so... It's a thing that Fire Emblem... It's a weird way to be, like, more difficult. There are certain spawns where the camera won't properly pan to their location, so you just need to be, like, actively looking at the map, I guess. It's not a big deal, but if, like, you're holding your healers back here, you should have people dealing with these 3 to begin with, but, like, if you don't, these 2 can jump scare you. Oh, Hugh can that's true. You can technically underflow Hugh by being super cheap, but... I guess it's kind of the same mindset. There's a part of me that hopes that if FE6 is ever remade, they could maybe fix it, but they could maybe have a little nod to it the same way that Shadows of Valentia has a nod to like the Dread Fighter loop. Yeah, I'm literally not worried about any physical unit that I can one-shot with a crit. Because Vantage in this game is just super Vantage. Oh, what? Oh my god. Dang, not capping speed. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to keep using the Eligud. I think technically speaking, this is more economical durability-wise, because I am one-shotting most everything. FE9 Vantage is super Vantage. FE10 Vantage is pooper Vantage. Is FE10's HP threshold, or is it like... No, it's skill percentage, isn't it? So it's not even reliable. I'm of a mind that, like, hey, if you can make a skill reliable enough to be able to plan around, it's good. Like, reliability and strategizing is big plus in Fire Emblem. Why the Fates changed to dual strikes were a good addition, and like dual guard and everything. Yeah, speed percentage. I never understood why they still, like, Advantage I can kind of understand being a speed percentage thing, because like it's more associated with quicker yet. Well, why in God's name is Adept speed percentage in Radiant Dawn? I don't get that. Adept is a synonym for like skilled, right? I do not understand it. Like, boy, Soren got absolutely just pegged in Radiant Dawn. Homeboy could not catch a break. Proc skills in general are kind of cringe. I would agree, yeah. Which, I don't know. So I guess the activation skills and engage, like Astrostorm, or that's really the only one I remember, but like, or Override or whatever. They're essentially like an extension of Shadows of Valentia's combat arts in a sense. I don't love combat arts, but maybe there's a way to go about it. Like, because like percent chances are kind of cringe, but if you can essentially like guarantee if you can guarantee a skill to proc at a certain point when you want it, it will probably make the game a little too easy. Because like having what is effectively a delete button just means that you can invalidate however many enemies that you have proc skills, which is a little not great for strategizing. They feel okay in Engage. Something like Astrostorm can break the game because of how certain boss activation triggers are like determined, but whatever. Lid's good to mainline Fire Emblem, right? We win in. Cooldown-based skill system. I am genuinely curious when you are done with Daybreak. I think is it Gritney Tower? Is it Gritney a tower or Daybreak? I cannot. I believe it's Daybreak. Your Radiant Dawn Redux, I would genuinely be curious to see how that works in practice. Because in theory, I think it's one of the things from Faye that could be stolen and potentially have decent ROI. But I also don't know, because like the problem with cooldown-based skills, Engage actually addressed that. Like, if you're playing like a turtle, you can't just like wait for your Engage to refill. You have to use pools, which, to be fair, I think the pools are a little too numerous, but at the same time, they punish you for going slow in other ways. Skills based off of bio. That would be interesting. You could only have, like, if biorhythm is at max, then skill activate. That would be interesting. I guess that is, but you can wait that out. You can wait that out, unfortunately. Sade Magic. No one likes biorhythm. The only people that like, no, Kirby Bastard doesn't like biorhythm. He speedruns this game. I'm pretty sure there is a manipulation in the Radiant Dawn speedrun that is used to get, I think it's Heather to max biorhythm in endgame of part 3, right? I'm pretty sure that's the case. It's either Heather or someone else to get one of the hidden items in the trees. I forget what it is. I know where the item is. I know it's important. I don't remember what the fuck it is. So you see, you can manage items for anyone that's not deployed, and you can choose to like reinforce, which I actually think that's an interesting mechanic that maybe could come back in some form in future games. This has just arrived, so I'm just gonna, 3DS Lucky 7. See, I like Lucky 7 though, because it kind of forces you to, you are benefited from it by playing quickly, right? Like, I like quick burn, I don't like slow burn. Anyway, there's not really anything we can do here. There will be no preps. No, Lucky 7's a fantastic skill. I think it's better than quick burn, but, well, I think it's meant to be better than quick burn, but like quick burn compared to slow burn, I appreciate skills that are essentially, hey, play quickly. That is usually like the way of proving mastery in Fire Emblem. Okay, if I do this, I'm... I'm not gonna run out of weapons here. Slow burn also makes you go quick? How do you mean? Am I misremembering slow burn? Doesn't that only, like, start benefiting you after a certain time? Oh, okay, I didn't actually expect them to move conveniently. Okay, it builds up over time. Gotcha. So it's not like an activation after a certain... Okay, gotcha. Doesn't slow burn stop working after turn 16? It very well might. I'll be honest, I don't... swamp. They disappear after turn 15. I mean, it makes sense. If slow burn kept after turn 15, you would just, like, turtle. Like, imagine, if you will, the Iago map, and you just, like, sit in the room for 15 turns. Biorhythm feels like a Kaga as fuck mechanic. It's only in a way. Was that one of the custom skills added for Fates? It might have been a custom skill for Fates then. Trying to think. Most Awakening maps don't really incentivize turtling, since haha hee hee, we're just gonna run at you. Poleaxe. Remind me, in Engage, how do... Oh, god dang it. Okay, so in Engage, how exactly do the effective weapons work? Is it Fates-esque, where they will do, like, neutered damage if they aren't being used properly? Kind of forget. That's unfortunate. I think Fates is smart to address, like, the issues of using an effective weapon outside of its use case. Don't believe there are any hidden items in here. Maybe coins. See ya, suckers. Bye-bye. No opinion on the adjusted biorhythm idea? I'm sorry. I didn't... throw it in again. I didn't actually recognize that you were referring to how it was changed in your version of it. Okay, so best, good, grand, hit only, bad, worst, lower, void only. Okay, so as long as you never lose hit rate, I think it's fine. Things being, like, needlessly inaccurate is a genuinely frustrating mechanic in Fire Emblem, because, typically speaking, Fire Emblem's at its best when it's incentivizing you to play offensively. And you can't do that if you can't, like, have some reliability around hitting. You can always have a backup plan, but, for example, Kaga Saga games, haha, hee hee, axes are not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, okay, wait. Whatever is this? That's a girl. Who are you? Hey, Wait, stay away. Okay, wake up. Your bloated face. That is, oh man. Fuck, Oliver is the type of dude to refer to women as females. A female. Femoid detective. Yeah, honestly, maybe that would be more accurate to how Oliver would probably act. Okay, so I think this is a route, right? Conditions. Oh, it's survive. Okay, let's go ahead and tree, building plane, tree. Thicket. I think that's the way to go. Consistent hit rates are a reason you like FE11. I think there's some mechanical like value to be gleaned from DS Fire Emblem. God, I just don't find it fun to play. I don't find it fun to play, which is weird because I really like Mar's story. Less enemies could attack me in the top left corner. I believe 2 extra enemies will be able to attack me here, but whatever. Yeah, FE11 hit rate in Fire Emblem. I mean, the problem is you adjusted the hit rate without adjusting how stats, like... you could maybe make it work, but it does not work with the paradigm of GBA 5. Also, I love that you can just like... Whoop. Big map. Find something to talk about from boring to unturned. Man, I really just remembered all of these as route maps, huh? I prefer FE3 shards or FE12 shards. FE3 shards, if memory serves, are they growth rate? No, they're like, they do weird things. Hang on, I gotta remember what all they do. They're gross, but don't they also do something else? Like, 4 shards. Oh no, they're just gross, huh? Well, that's a pain. Tentatively, I'd actually say I prefer the newer, like... I prefer the FE12 shards, because, like, you can essentially use them as, like, tonics of sorts, or what have you, or, like, kind of Fates-esque pair-up, to where you can just, like, get people to a threshold that they barely need to reach to function. No, I think I'm thinking of, like, the actual... I think the spheres, specifically. Yeah, there we go. I'm thinking like the star orb and the light orb and the life orb and the earth orb and all that stuff. Favorite thing is that Dolph, Maslin, Medea, Thomas, Boa Squad was the optimal for online play. God, I did not know that. I don't believe FE11 has any sort of personal modifiers to reclass. I could be wrong, but we all rigged levels. I mean, it's not hard to do. It's tedious, but like it, by definition, isn't that difficult. Oh man, I did not remember this. Okay, Mystery of the Emblem. Boots give 4 movement. Christ and a cracker. Yeah, see, that's funny. Back in Mystery of the Emblem, the Angelic Robe raised your HP by 7. And, like, all the other stat boosters raised your stats by, like, 4 or 5. So, like, back then, the difference between the Angelic Robe and the other stat boosters made a little more sense. Try checking Leanne's stats. How do I do that? Traveler. Oh, there we go. I mean, pretty resi. Literally made of paper, but should probably eat a couple fires to the face. I genuinely, it has been such a long time since I've interacted with like the DS Fire Emblem Arena. Oh, so she has wind here, but water and radiant dawn. That is interesting. I mean, granted, I'm pretty sure Elowood changes from FE6 to FE7, but I think that was more a case that, oh, what, I think he's Anima? Is he Anima? He's Anima. I think Elowood's Anima. That just wasn't in FE6. Elowood's Anima in FE7, I know that, but you don't really get that in FE6 until Serenus. How dare you not have trial map characters? Is Anima in both? Could have sworn that there was an inconsistency between FE6 and FE7 characters. Man, I really am just dying slowly from poison. And I guess slight wind damage. I'll probably have to heal next turn. I'm taking 5 per. Alternatively, I can just do this. I should be fine. Okay, man is Anima. What am I thinking? I'm pretty sure Corel changes, right? From dark to heaven, but that's meant to be like a more of a character growth thing. Man, I don't remember. I know Hector's Thunder in both, so oof. Beats me. Oh, he's light at heaven. Sorry, I'm thinking Radiant Dawn. I'm playing Delia's, alright? Give me a break. It's light and really? Damn, alright, I am not remembering. I could have sworn that there was a affinity inconsistency in Alib. I guess technically speaking, if I want to be like super pedantic about it, he's wind in Heroes, which Anima wasn't really a thing, so actually, now that I think about it, fire would have made more sense for him to be fire, right? Because Anima in and of itself is what? Red, blue, green, I think the icon looks like? Red, blue, yellow, so I guess it's meant to be... I mean, there's not really normal wind magic, so I guess you can get rid of... but fire's already a thing. Whatever. I don't remember this small... Yeah, that's true. I'm a fake fan. And I really... There's really no inconsistency, huh? I'll have you know that I ate an entire thing of oatmeal today. I did not forget to eat like I normally do. Bartra's Thunder in both. I thought it was gonna be a case of one of the trial map characters being inconsistent. Yeah, no, I know that Marcus and Bartra are the same. Okay, that was honestly way easier than I thought. Man, remind me to run the... I really would like to deal with this on Maniac mode, but it would genuinely be impossible in the early game. Like, given how close of a shave I think even if I farmed Ike up to like, maybe. God. I don't think it would be possible to keep Shinon and Gatry out of combat. Anyway, yeah, Raisin's about to WMD the entirety of Benyon. The Dirge of Ruin. Man, Tabarn, it's really cool that you didn't like force Racing to abandon his desire for revenge, and instead just, tried to talk him out of it. Ups to you for respecting his agency as his friend. Okay, time to stab Oliver. I don't remember there being much in the way of like good droppables here. I did not check if there were any good droppables in the last chapter, but frankly, it would have been way more of a... Ah, man, I love Ike is just completely nonplussed here. Anyway, the only thing notable about this chapter is that sucks on Maniac mode, back attack reinforcements, the guy to the left has Meteor. I know this is gonna be a little tricky. This is a view map. So this is why I have crit swords, because I'm not gonna be able to double anything here. So I'm first turn gonna burn, I'm probably gonna burn the last of my pure water. And rip a depth scroll. Oh, is that in the last chapter? Oh no, it's here. The halberdier. I cannot remember if Tabarn is a green or a yellow unit. Anyway, let's see in Hall. There's not much else we can do. So, double checking. I think it's just the Adept in this chapter. Oh, he's green. Sweet. I don't have to care. I do not have to care. He is not my problem. Iron Blade. Yeah, I'll take you. Items, equip, pure water. This is one of the chapters where on Maniac mode, the enemies start having such ridiculous physical bulk and enough speed to not get doubled that like, Morum fucking stonks. Morum is one of like the few characters that you'd have at this point, unless you like train like Mordecai. Even a trained Mordecai probably is gonna be worse here. Morum just like absolutely shit cans so many of these guys. And he has the bulk to survive it. You have to deal with the fire, but a pure water would go a long way. And if you have a flyer, I think you can zoop him turn 2, give or take. Dude, I fucking love Morum. Like, I never used Morum as a child, but like, God. See, that's a case of where like, I can understand a unit being balanced around not having 1-2 range, because Homeboy is very obviously above the par there. Morum transfers is also funny. I really don't like, I've been over this before. I'm not a fan that in Radiant Dawn, so many of the units just do not get any sort of real use case. Because they come so late, or the tower is filled with force deploys and units that are just like innately better than everyone else. I would like, personally, I fixed that problem by saying, hey, you have a tower, and then you have to play maps outside of a tower. Like you have to play tower defense while one squad braves a tower. And like the other squad is just trying to survive an onslaught of like Ashra's little chosen, right? That way, like, you could have at least something to do, because you'll have more than enough units to brave a tower. If you had to play more maps. That sounds like a personal issue, really. It's like a bazillion chapters, and I love most of them. Not every one, but most of them. Part 4 is kind of... some of Part 4 maps are pretty not great. Would restrict the use of the royals at higher difficulties. See, on one hand, like, balancing me understand that, but... Goopy, like... Fun Brain does not really sign off on that, because... You never got, like, you see Kingalia through all of FE9, and you don't even get to use him at the end of the game. So, like, that being the only chance you have to, like, you can actually use him after seeing him wreck so much shit in Path of Radiance, it'd be a shame to, like, not allow. Also, oof. This is gonna be dicey. Radiant Dawn on hard mode, realistically, you allow for enemy ranges and you add the weapon triangle back in, and it's a fun experience. There is a reason that the randomizer specifically allows you to remove, I believe it's called make, God, this aged very poorly, but I believe the setting is specifically called Make Tellius Great Again, which, yeah, that didn't age the greatest. Ooh, okay. Oh, fuck, I get doubled. See, it artificially inflates the difficulty in a way that's not fun. I should live this. Okay, well, I dodged it, but... This is gonna be elixir time. Okay, so positives of weapon triangle removal. Myrmidons like Mia, Edward, and Zahark become a little more reliable since they're not taking so much... Like, the Myrmidon archetype specifically struggles very hard when at weapon triangle disadvantage. Like, swords specifically don't do well at weapon triangle disadvantage because they already have such low might, and typically speaking, their users are lower in durability. But, like, realistically, if there's no weapon triangle, why the fuck aren't you just three-housing it, all right? Why not just Unga Bunga Wyvern Emblem? Oh, thank God. Yeah, I don't think I can one-shot the Paladin. Har exists, yes. Har just Unga Bungas. Har Unga Bunga is even harder in hard mode. Christ on a cracker. I might be in something of a sticky wicket. Tabarn, help! It's a rich get... I mean, to be fair, Tellius bonus experience is just rich get richer. I think you needed to have... Playing Tactics Ogre, which I didn't finish. I'm sorry, I'm a bad streamer, but Tactics Ogre does a very interesting thing in... Oh, by the way, what does Rayson say here? What is it? What are you trying to tell me? The forest is... No, I'm sorry, the forest is whispering something. I think I barely reached the Tabarn tiles. I forgot that Tabarn was like a zone-based reinforcement, not a turn-based one. Oh, okay, so that was the star you were talking about. Interesting. Okay, I guess the JP patch is a little off-kilter. I gotta wonder what Unicode that's replacing. Please kill the Paladin. Okay, honestly, that's not bad. Paladin would be nice, though. Very TF Rururu of it. Okay, I think I can get out of, I can at least get out of your range. I'm pretty sure you're gonna go for Ulky over me. Because like, you do a better hit against me because yay vigilance, but add jumps, god dang it, really? Has it? Man, I gotta start running like, I gotta take longer breaks between chapters because I'm not able to wait out these pre-roll ads. I loathe them. Yeesh, okay, so. I have 14 res. Okay, please Unga Bunga Ulky. Thank you very much. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I probably should not have used the extra elixir. Effie's always been a rich get richer. Yeah, it has been, but there have been mechanics to try and curtail that. Most of them haven't worked, but they're interesting. Like, for what it's worth, I think, weirdly, I feel like, what is it? Fatigue system from Thracia, there we go. I feel like that was kind of meant to curtail a rich get richer situation. It didn't, but it was an interesting attempt. Because, like, if you have more HP, you can Unga Bunga harder. God damn it, stop it! Aren't you guys supposed to be, like, racist or something? Oh no, bye. Good old Pegasus Knights. They either, at least they don't have Khan. She's probably still weighed down. Okay, come on, attack the Paladin. Or the Meteor guy, he's probably out of things now. That's true, Oliver, from this batch of chapters, I think we can conclude that Oliver has two priorities in life. Disrespecting women and racism. A true League player. Okay, so, ow. Short Spear Adept. I don't remember if you done? God damn. I'm gonna hunker down in the corner for a second. I need to get some control over my HP here. Isn't Oliver super cracked? In Maniac mode, he's actually pretty difficult. And given that I will not be able to double him and he'll be able to nos me, I am probably gonna need to barn at least a little bit. Final part already? Yeah, this wasn't nearly as hard as I was making it out to be in my... Okay, never mind. I am, per a previous conversation, I am in fact a shitty friend. I genuinely forgot to RSVP. I RSVP'd for a wedding on the wrong site, and I've made these poor lovebirds have to think. Okay. Rip camera? Oh, Jesus. There we go. Jeez Louise, wow. That's gonna be fucking annoying. I'm still gonna sit here and heal though, and there's a good chance he misses and Tabarn deals with some things. But he might end up going for the back attack reinforcements. Okay, just do me a solid, don't box me in. Okay, still five positive. Oh, shit. All right. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm going into the negative here. Okay. Yeah, I definitely should have taken the shot. right. I kind of forgot that was a thing. Oh, thank you, birds. It's not really helpful when I'm pretty sure I can one-shot all the calves with a crit, but if you could go ahead and take care of the javelin, I'd be very grateful. Okay, nice. Let's just go the other way. That's fine. Get shot by arrows. To barn. To barn, sweetheart. You can one-shot like everything in this goddamn map. Please help me. Oof. That's be 6, and 12. Technically speaking, worst case scenario, I take 22 damage here. I'm like, yikers. I unequip you though. I shouldn't. God dang it. I just gotta go for broke here. Not a fan. Okay, enemies, please be stupid. Did that guy just have like a really shitty bow or something? I guess it's double effectiveness, so maybe it was an iron bow. Oh, and a venom bow. Yeah, that has negative might. Oh, thanks for being stupid. Very cool. Come on, just attack the paladin, please. I actually don't know if Rayson's programmed with Dance AI whatsoever. I think we'll probably be fine. We're not at risk of dying anymore, though we have to kind of play a little lame. Dang. 2 more points of strength and I would be able to do this, but... Okay, I could do that. You aren't a threat because I one-shot you, but... Okay, I'm a... Oh, you know what? Ulki's gonna de-transform before he can take his turn. I think it's more of a... I guess it's more of a ROM hack thing. I don't know, my benchmark for what normal FE is kind of warped over the years. Oh, that's... I don't actually remember if it's in Thracia. It'd be in like the Pern chapter, right? Stop that. Thank you. Okay, I think Ulki de-transforms here. I'm gonna see if Rayson's ability procs on me. Damn it, Rayson. I needed you to heal me. Shit snacks. Alright, so... You don't do any damage, I don't care. Okay, be stupid and attack me from one range. Or attack Ulki, that'd be cool. Probably gonna attack me since you can't... I don't think you can double Ulki. Well, Ulki's pretty slow, so... Okay, you're gonna go for him. But Vigilance is gonna put in work here. It's fine, you don't do any damage to me. Okay, Thunder's gonna hurt. I genuinely think I'm gonna need Tabarn to burn down one of the 3 guys surrounding Oliver. Because at present, I only have, I think, 30 total HP. I have no way to recover it. There's not a heal hedge anywhere. Why don't, come on. Leanne, work with me here. Give me some recovery. Can I like swap out Leanne for like leftovers? That'd be nice. 9 res, 10 res. This might, a citrus berry. No, I want leftovers here. I'm gonna need some continuous healing. Oh, God fucking damn it. All right, Rayson. Please learn me some knowledge. Learn me some knowledge, please. I doubt it works. Most friendly skills don't apply to people of a different faction, even if that faction is friendly. So I doubt I'm gonna get any healing here, but hey, maybe. I love being wrong. Okay, actually goated. Okay. Yeah, that's unironically gonna save the day here. Tabarn would be able to do it, but I wouldn't mind getting Adept. I actually don't remember if it's 15 or 10. All right, cool. Now he's... It's not Taint. I'm not controlling him. Entirely, like... I can't tell him what to do. Okay, yeah, Oliver's dead. I took too much time. It's not like I'm gonna give a shit about... Nothing Mordecai or Taint, though. They never saw combat, so it's fine. I'm hoping Tabarn goes for the mage and doesn't kill Oliver this turn. I'm a little surprised Oliver doesn't have a special conversation with Tabarn here. Oh, good. Okay, that'll buy me another turn. Hopefully you go for the halberdier, not Oliver. No, you go for Oliver here. Please hit. Shit. Okay, I'm not getting Adept. I did not... I know Oliver's slow as molasses. I didn't expect Ulky to double. Well, whatever. Adept's not gonna matter that much. Realistically, the only skills that I need are Parity, Renewal, Wrath Resolve. Leanne. Right? Rayson, my brother. Brother. Okay. It really is you, Leanne. This is no dream. Does Wrath really matter if you have infinite crit? Yes, because I am 100%. Well, will I keep Wrath Resolve after I get Ragnall? I guess technically I can't do Wrath Resolve until I get Ragnall, so it might be a better way to go about it. Parity Renewal is more for the Black Knight. Also, I'm sorry. Leanne, do you know who I am? Tabarn, right? I don't know. That night, my sister took me and hid me in the small shrine. I'm sure they sung a Galder to me, and then I became so sleepy. Thank you for all that I am. Thank you. Commander of the Grail Mercenaries. Maybe lead with you are an ally of King Gallia, huh? Do that. Ike isn't, yeah, you know what, that's fair. It's not a plot hole, Ike's just not smart. She's so tiny. I love like how just absolutely like itty bitty Sonic. Also, Sonic is. It's just her death animation. Dies of cringe. That's enough. Please rise, Apostle Sonicy. Oh, I'm sorry. Sonicy doesn't have a translation script. It is enough. It was not your fault. Brother, it is enough, is it not? Forgive this child. Her apology is so sincere. I do know. The forest told me everything. I talked to the trees, brother. The trees showed me the truth. Everyone's gone, aren't they? Brother, my loving brother, Rayson. The pain, the sadness in you, brother, it clouds your very soul. To see you like this, to watch you, it hurts me. Please, don't lose yourself to hate. Leanne, my sister. Okay, and so ends translation time. I'm sure your mom's very proud, Sonicy. Oh man, love this scene, and we get to see it in JP.
ミスト、これは母さんの。
少し違う。でも似てる。お兄ちゃん、見て。
Look! Up there! Yeah, that's way better. I don't understand why they recast Mr. Radiant. Your guess is as good as mine.
森の主の帰還か。
I love the cipher card of this scene. I think I have it handy. Yes, I do. It's very big. Hang on. Let me... It is literally so big I can't resize it properly. Pollen literally everywhere. There we go. That's ginormous, but it'll do. Okay, there we go. This is the cipher card of this scene. It's really nice. I think it was technically released as 2 individual ones, but the full art's really pretty. I kind of feel for people with hay fever. My friend has it real bad. Aw, proud mom. I think this may be enough. There might be a traitor among us. Okay, yeah, I did not exactly play that as well as I wanted to, but we're done, I guess. Serenus Forest complete. I did not expect it to go that smoothly, to be honest. Yeah, I got a whole heap and help and a BXP. We're gonna dump immediately. Can you wait like 5 minutes until you grab your food? For a promotion? I mean, I guess I can. Technically speaking, pre-roll ads are running. Yeah, hey. So, oh, for BXP dumping. Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. Yeah, like you really can't. This is a forced promotion, okay? You don't have an option, all right? We're not giving you an item. You promote now. What am I supposed to do? Put on a funny hat or something? This is one of like the forced promotions that I like the most. It makes sense. Ike is like quite literally being granted peerage here. Ike stanced the fuck up, and it's time for the most underappreciated outfit in all Fire Emblem. Nine move, baby. I'm a horse. Yeah, changing portraits on promotion. We fucking love it here. And again, his jacket. I can find Grail's outfit. The little jacket he's wearing, it's like the same type that Grail did. It's hard to see given the angle, though. It is a little weird that his Lord outfit has the torn sleeve, but like, maybe he had like full sleeves. Like, nah, I just rips it off. I gotta see my forearms. All right, well, it's on the upswing, probably. I guess it would be a little weird if Ike was like wearing a Craven or something, but whatever, it looks cool. She's so tiny. She's so small. It's cute. I love Sonicy's design. Just, that shit looks so comfortable. Oh, we don't get Ragnar for like another 6, 7 chapters. Yeah, look at that man. Hang on, this is a pretty good picture of Ike, so let me see if I can't find... Okay, it's actually, no, it's not the exact same. It's pretty close, though. It's pretty damn close. There we go. So this is Grail's, like, from the art book, it's just a decent look at it. This guy's kind of close. Just his collar's a little bigger. This man's got like absolutely massive fucking traps, but the color scheme resembles his father a little more. To be fair, again, for Brave, I think the Brave units were pretty good. I don't think Brave Lyn or Lucina really did super well design-wise. I think Lucina actually would have... I genuinely think Lucina would have been better off donning Chrom's attire. Legendary Lyn just didn't lean... Or Brave Lyn didn't lean hard enough into, like, the Sakaean accoutrement, as it were. Its existence is kind of outdone entirely by Legendary Lyn. Yeah, he doesn't. How does he stand up? He doesn't. wouldn't it be redundant for 3 of the 4 Choose Your Legends units to wear their dad's clothes? Given that, typically speaking, Choose Your Legends units are like wearing... I guess at that point in time, the concept of legendary units hadn't been codified yet, so maybe the idea of Choose Your Legends being a character in attire that like relates to them but is kind of non-canon to their game isn't quite that. Legendary Lucina and Brave Lucina look a little too similar. To the point that I think Brave Lucina resulted in Legendary Lucina not having a shield, for example. God, Tanith is so fucking good in this game. It's a shame I can't use her. Okay, it's time for the pseudo great BXPing, but first, ad break, because Twitch is going to throw pre-roll ads at people. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules, but I will try to abide with them. I'll be back in like 3-4 minutes. Go pee. You all have to pee, right? Hey, if you're peeing like a normal person, consider doing me a solid and hee hee ha ha, spending 5 minutes playing Raid Shadow Legends, the game of an advertising arm the size of a small country because I like paying my rent. Anyway, shilling over. Be back in a few minutes. See ya then. There we go. All right, time for the great BXPing. Ye and haw. Okay, I don't think they're... Nope. Doesn't matter. Screamer late. Oh, come now. Like... So you can only do it 1 level at a time. So let's see what we're looking at first. Like these are pretty good stats. We don't have to do too much. That being said, yeah, honestly, I'm not worried. HP's gonna cap, skill's gonna cap because I have means to amend that. So here goes nothing. Maybe this is enough to get to 20. I actually don't know if this will be enough to get directly to 20. We'll see. All right, I do have it, right? Yeah. All right, level 1. Come on, strength, speed, defense. No strength. I don't think I need to be too worried about not capping. Oh, we'll see. I am not gonna save scum like individual levels. Should have kept mage band for res magic dances. Rest will cap. That's fair, actually. That's a good point. Where is strength? We're getting magic. Jesus, defense is already capped. Nine magic, all right. Sonic sword hype. Oh, 4, we're getting there. There's strength. That's what we like to see. Okay, good. Okay, I think it's like 28 speed, so we're fine capping speed. Not gonna cap res in all likelihood. We're gonna cap skill because we need 1 more point in that. Would you use the stat boosters first? No, this is not Radiant Dawn where you're guaranteed 3 stats. And Radiant Dawn, like I understand what you're getting at, and Radiant Dawn that'd be useful because then I could cap and just guarantee 3 stats that I don't have, but in Path of Radiance, they are just full level rolls. I guess, yeah, there are rerolls of no stat, but... Good. Path of Radiance better than Radiant Dawn. They're both abusable, but like I'd argue Radiant Dawns is a lot more abusable for like consistency's sake. All right, there's speed. Yeah, I'm sad. Our magic level stopped. Okay, I think that's skill. All right, strength, skill, speed, defense. Radiant Dawn's gonna be interesting because that's really gonna push the minimum combatant things to its limit. Micaiah ain't soloing 9. Actually, you know what? Fair point. Should have used it before for rerolls. Pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. We technically, I don't think we can cap res unless we get another talisman level, but... Okay, well, we can just sell all this shit. Don't need. I'm not worried about the arm scroll. We'll get S rank swords in due time. Yeah, we're just gonna invalidate this game. Also, yeah, we can now buy steel blades. Hooray. That's a lie. You lied to me. How dare you? Am I keeping the antitoxin? Good point, I'm not. Don't need you. Probably might need you. Literally doesn't matter at this point. We'll keep you. Doesn't matter. Is it specific caddy time? Come on. I got this. There we go. Okay, I think I'd really need to buy. Shop. Okay, we should be good here. I could have technically gotten better levels, but whatever. Let's... I don't have any skills, right? So I'm not, you're never getting that redeemed. I like this OST. Path of Radiance OST is really good. Really, really, really good. I argue Path of Radiance's OST is probably, I think I like it more than Radiant Dawn a little bit. Radiant Dawn's more epic, but I think Path of Radiance has a more consistent, like, thematic core to it. Yeah, listen, Rayson, I don't want you. I'll take your skill. Nope. I appreciate the gesture, but I'm gonna refuse. God, Damar's fucking cool. Why say no? A clan treasure. Yeah, renewal. Why would I refuse? Why would I not refuse? I can't use Rayson. I'd rather get a skill that's very useful. Okay, so I'm effectively invincible now. Now the question is, yes, I can. Wait. Do I need it in my... I'm invincible, beat the Black Knight. I need to get parity first. Am I missing something? Does it just not... JP version. Renewal machine broke. Okay. Wait. This is news to me. Hold up. This has made this much harder. Okay, we're gonna do a bit of digging. You're actually, oh wow. Well, that sucks. Shit. All right, I guess I'm choosing between Unga Bunga Slim Swords and Renewal. Okay, Black Knight got a lot harder. Urgh. Yeah, money, I guess. Yay. Let's see, there are 1, 2, 3. Do I give a shit about any of them? I think the answer is no. Recover silence. No, I want wrath. Probably fix that for you. I know you could, but like... Our actions have consequences. This would be the consequences of my actions. On one hand, I like that this guy looks like a sage. On the other hand, this continues to prove my theorem that no matter how cool a design might be or how fitting it might be to its use case, you cannot have a good design that just does not have eyebrows. The meaty brow ridge fucking sucks. Super Saiyan 3 fucking sucks. Honestly, when I thought Hubert had meaty eye bridges, I was gonna say it fucking sucks, but he just has pencil brows. It's a personal issue. Incorrect. I will never take that back. The meaty brow ridge just like absolutely takes a design out back and pops it in the head. Super Saiyan 3 clears. Okay, all right, listen. There are two good Super Saiyans. There's Super Saiyan 1 and there's Super Saiyan 4. Everything else is just like, we need to sell action figures. Ultra Ego, also bad. Vegeta just can't catch a break. I ain't American. What are you talking about? I watch GT. I was really fucking confused. I hate Guile. I feel like Guile has eyebrows. Guile have eyebrows. Oh damn, he doesn't. I'm sure there's another American Street Fighter character. I'm a Ken flowchart abuser. There we go. I'm gonna give you a meaty eye ridge. Street Fighter 6 Guile seems to have eyebrows. Hold up, huge if true. You're gonna stop playing Fire Emblem for a second. Street Fighter 6 Guile. Also, I love it, like all the map themes and the battle themes change when Ike promotes. It feels super cool. Oh damn, Ray Chase is Guile. Good for him. Good for Roy, our boy. You know what? We can have a little bit of animations as a treat. Wasn't Guile voiced by Travis? I'm gonna be honest, my knowledge of Street Fighter VAs ends at Third Strike. Yeah, we're gonna be getting dick for XP for like a very long time. I don't think we're hitting 2020 this chapter. This isn't gonna get old soon. No, it's not. It is not at all. Excuse me, pardon me. This is kind of why bonus XP is just fucking broken. Like in most situations, you'd actually just have a 2020 unit because like you could promote them early and you wouldn't have combat XP going to waste. I don't know. If you bring bonus XP back, you gotta rein it in. That shit does not work. Should have done Maniac. No, I actually did not know Kyle and Bailey were. Okay, well, the more you know. Yeah, wow, like literally nothing stands a chance. This is the map where Maniac starts to be stupid. How does the fighter have more hit than the warrior? Probably Steel Axe. Voice acting is cool if a little It almost feels like prohibitive isn't the correct word. It's just like, boy, it feels like that shit would be hard to break into. Wouldn't be surprised if Laura Bailey doesn't reprise Chun-Li. I mean, they finally remembered that Chun-Li ages. Oh wait, shit, this is a route map. Okay, hold up. It's a little annoying. Oh, Path of Radiance has a mistake where high-level tier 1 units have higher stats than low-level tier 2 units due to not taking tier 1 levels into account. After third strike, every game takes place before it? Okay, but like Street Fighter 2 was pretty early in the timeline, right? No wonder it doesn't have a game bridge. I'm sure if I asked Kirby or Gwimp, they'd probably like point out a game-breaking crash that you can like finagle yourself into. Hey, it's Shinon. If you think about it, it's kind of a dick move to kill your previous commander's son, but Shinon's a dick, so it tracks. I really do like Shinon's recruitment. Like, it's really I can't remember anything even close to like it in the series. Like, it feels very, very Kaga in how you have to, I believe it's like, talk to with Rolf and then kill specifically with Ike. Okay, well, unfortunately, can't bring Rolf. One strike, one kill. Idiot. The game never explicitly tells you about Rolf and Shinon. I don't remember if base conversations reveal that Shinon taught Rolf at this point. I think you could intuit it, like Rolf says someone taught me, and realistically he's like, who's the only person that Rolf knows that uses a bow? But I think if I were doing base conversations, I'd probably have seen something to that event. You just gotta figure it out. Fair enough. It is a shame that, like, it's one of the things I think is kind of cool about games, like, even though I've never played them, games like Elden Ring, where it feels like secrets live a little longer. Oh, the Day and Sages look just like Arvis. I really love Path of Radiance Sages. I think Path of Radiance Radiant Dawn is like peak Sages. Which, to be fair, it kind of feels like Path of Radiance Radiant Dawn was just like a 3D version of GBA, and that tracks. GBA design's very good for Sages. Pent's design clears. Peak a lot of things. Not peak gameplay. Most certainly not peak gameplay. As you can see, this is basically just chatting, because game plays itself. Don't you be woofing. Don't you be woofing, dog. All right, wait, level. Shit. What game's pace do you like the best? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think I can. I think a res cap's at 23. So unless there are 2 talismans, which I don't think there are. Huh. Okay, apparently some trivia. In the Japanese version of this map, Shinon will not drop the Brave Bow if the player saves at the preparation screen. If you reset the game, then it'll drop the Brave Bow. Okay. Huh. Well, dang, I would have shown that off if I knew it in advance. Res cap's 22? Oh, it's 22. Okay, well, get res and then hope it works. Resetting it affects the game? I guess. I do not know the inner workings of Tellius the same way I do GBA. Before returns. Yeah, no game pace. I really do like Radiant Dawn by virtue, it jerks you around from army to army. I feel like the Crimea things are a little bit of a pace breaker, but I think it keeps things interesting. FE7's pace, by virtue of Lin mode not being terribly, it doesn't work outside of a first playthrough, and you go back to nil at Ellawood Hector, so it wouldn't be that. FE6 always feels like a slog because Roy just is not a person. God, if we're talking... Okay, wait, are we talking like gameplay pace or are we talking story pace? Because there are different answers. Thracia. Look, I genuinely, I feel like if Thracia were remade to just be a little less mean, just less mean, not necessarily less difficult, just less mean, it would be like, I say like people don't revere it as a classic, but it would genuinely be like a universally loved classic. It's just too mean. It's too mean to its own detriment. Oh, wait, did you move out of my way? Very pog. I want a new normal mode, just easier than... No, see, I don't want... There's a difference between something being easy and something being, like, mean or not. Oh, shoot, I forgot to... Well, whatever, you're dealing with animations for another turn. I don't think Thracia's, like, actual difficulty is too terrible. It's just that a lot of its difficulty comes from not knowing and from not having things that would be rightly considered quality of life. If we got Leaf in melee, I think, God, that would have been like a big old touchstone moment. I've said it before, if we hold my ambush reinforcement is only valid in the context of the entire series, game all that. It's not just ambush like spawns, it's just general designs tend to be more gotcha in FE5. I think FE5 is a case where you can smooth out some of its rougher spots without completely stripping it of all of its identity. Like, I'm not sure you can smooth over FE4's rough spots without completely stripping its identity. This, like, actually might be a problem. Can you make it to the chest this turn? Oh, tits on a biscuit. I hope you drop things. Okay, first off was... Boop, 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 boop. Okay, yeah, that works. Block the chest, I guess. Okay, at this point, I think the run is a foregone conclusion unless Black Knight is an issue. Oh, I completely forgot. Okay, Shade, sure, that does things. Leaf and Roy would have made FE7 sell worse. I don't know how many people bought FE7 because they thought Ella Wood was Roy. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I would have been maybe a little... Maybe people slightly older than me would have had that context. Who equals Lynn? Lynn's Marth. Introduces the series to an entirely new demographic of people. Doesn't wear pants. Hurt a little... Well, Marth isn't really hurt by using swords. So, in fact, everyone Marth fucking clears. I gotta say, route maps where I'm gonna have to do 1-2 range, it's gonna get old pretty quick. Even if I have a Sonic Sword, there's not enough uses. Ugh. Reinforcements on route maps, they're literally never good. But to be fair, I don't... Does Engage do that at all? I don't remember it. Oh, jeez. I hope I have enough weapons to get through this. Christ. Very few route maps in Engage. Bogger Dogger. Oh, Ike. You know, honestly, if you got like 2 range here, I'd argue if Ike had bows as a secondary, it might actually make this a little easier. They could just park them in a corner and force them to engage 1-2. Jab, jab, hand. Oh my god, you all have 1-2 range. Oh, Lynn Brain Rot. Not terribly so. You could say I have... Actually, no, I genuinely forget that Chrom gets fucking lances on promo, not bow. See, I have Heroes Brain Rot. I don't have FE7 Brain Rot. There's a difference. Clash isn't a route map, though, right? It's just a seas map. I think I can probably cut my way to it. It just sucks that I will not have Ragnall for it. I mean, okay, it's a route map depending on how hard protecting Alencia is. There's the dog. All right. Does that get... No, he doesn't get access to axes in this game. He is a pure sword lord. Which kind of works, because, like, technically speaking, if you consider FE10 Ike to just be the natural continuation of FE9 Ike, it would make sense, you know, he doesn't get access until he, like, actually promotes to his final tier, you know? Granted, Micaiah gets staves on... God, Micaiah should have light and dark. Girl has access in the hero class. Well, I'd like to think that Grail was actually a Vanguard, and he was like the first D promotion in the series when he like nearly cut his arm off. What the dog doing? Dog's still belly up on my ottoman. Booja, 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 booja. Lara demotes? Don't really think that's like a demote. I guess you could lose stats, but like, by that metric, Soth can demote. Grail doesn't actually lose an arm. He just slashes his tendons to the point where he can't hold a sword properly. Thief Fighter to Dancer is a demote, or Dancer to Thief Fighter is a demote. Wouldn't it just be a reclass? It doesn't feel like a linear promotion thing. You can swing a far heavier axe, but he can't use a sword. Well... I know it's different than how he uses it in his... the idea is probably that he cannot swing a sword of, like, proper dexterity, right? Okay, there's A rank. Like, technically speaking, he uses one arm with a sword, but like in cutscenes, he uses his axe with two arms, so... I think it's a case of, you probably take the CG as canon over actual gameplay animations. But the thing is, do we see... I guess I could actually trial map get Grail in here and see how he looks when he's using an axe. Oh, wait, that's parody, right? Well, how about that? Good skill. Oh, no, it's Nihil. Was Grail left-handed? Well, I can check. All right, fine. Come on, res, fuck. Ah, dang, we're not capping res. Life is pain. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's implied that Grail is right-handed here, since he's holding, before he cut his arm, he's holding the sword in his right hand here. Okay. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna praise Three Houses real quick. I gotta set the universe right. I appreciate that Three Houses changed, like, General to Fortress Knight. That was cool. I don't really think the General made sense in a game where Generals are often different classes. Yeah, I guess you'd have to change Baron's name too, huh? The border's been breached. Okay, so, Yo, do you think we can kill Nesala? Hang on. I know what you are. Man, Soren just gets straight to the point. How did Nasir figure out that Soren's branded? Nasir's Lagoos. Lagoos are able to sense when a person's branded. Like, literally all of them. Like, it is notable that Soren is fairly racist towards Lagoos because of how he was treated as a child. I actually didn't consider that, like, this is very obvious in hindsight. It never, like, I never put two and two together, like, oh yeah, I guess, like, the mark on Soren's forehead is his brand. Like, because it is so visible on his model and his, like, portrait and everything, I didn't consider, because, like, you know, you don't see Stefan's brand. Micaiah's is hidden. Soren's is just, like, out in the open. Like, yeah, okay, that's just his brand. Which is kind of fitting, given that, like, in the conversation with Nasir, they're both dragon. Well, I mean, one's dragon Lagoos, one's dragon branded, and they both have a mark in the same place. I know, like, I know he's branded. I always knew he's branded. I just like, oh yeah, I guess that's his brand. Oops. How's he gonna hide it? Ike just take Ike's headband. See, no one thinks that they feel off around Soren because he's branded. They're just like, man, guy's a bit of an asshole. I love Homasa. This dude's fucking cool and he's so sexist. Why is Fire Emblem so goddamn sexist? Okay, what I mean by this is Homasa is like a notable Swordmaster boss that has conversations with Ike, Zahark, Stefan. You know, he's just like, whoa, let's like, come, let our blades dance on the field of snow. But like Mia's just like, hey, am I just like not good enough to even be worth your mention? Nope. You just get normal conversation. Sorry, I don't acknowledge you. Homasa has different conversations with Stefan and Zahark because they're all sword masters. Oh wait, did I actually say it like, whatever. Homasa is cool. He has a sword in his portrait. That's always a boon, but yeah, why is he so sexy? God damn it. Can I catch a single W? Oh, actually, hold up. Give me fucking steel blades, come on. Oh, that'll do. Huh. Can I hurt Nasal with a slim sword? You know what? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so if I can't pair... So if I can't parody Renewal the Black Knight, how the fuck am I doing this? Like, actual question here. I guess I'd have to recruit Torneo unless he drops the Occult Scroll. Because I don't get the one in 16. I wasn't able to get the one in 13 because I was defending. And I don't, You get one in the base conversation only if you get Stefan, though. Tornadoes is a base conversation. I guess it's in his inventory. The question is, does he drop it? I can recruit him. Like, is it fair to recruit him? I mean, I guess I can recruit him. There's no sense. I recruited Mia. Fuck it. That's in the rules. Resolve Gaming. The problem is, tell me, when do you get Resolve? That's right. Way the fuck too late. I get Resolve. $27. Damn, I get both the occult. Wow, I actually have to recruit Tornado because I get to resolve the same chapter on Moment of Fate. Okay, well that's annoying. Wrath is safer since I can't be Luned at 2 range. Well, the thing is, I guess Vantage Wrath isn't bad for the Black Knight fight. I'd still need to be very careful about getting there's nothing I can do. If I get Luned, I'm just shit out of luck. Yeah, let's just go Wrath Vantage. It's me. It'd be funny if this worked like Thracian. They just didn't synergize. I know I can't get Resolve off of Tornado. The Resolve scroll is in chapter 27. What we were talking about is that Tornado drops an Occult Scroll, so if I wanted to use Ether, that would be an option. You know, that's fair. If I got Miracle, I could have put it on him. Alright, well, let's yeet haul. The problem with Naesala is that Maelstrom in this game, like, is actually a little scary. Like, I believe... it's just Elwyn. The issue is that I don't have 2 range. It's not that it's gonna do a shitload of damage to me, it's gonna double me. And I won't be able to enemy phase. Okay, so Nene Sala here. Oh, it's just wind. Okay, actually, hold up. That's just 17 That's just 17 damage. Sugma, we're fine. He's gonna go for a normal attack then. Is there anything I need to be worried about? The answer might surprise you, it's no. They have a traitor in their midst. An Adept Wrath. So problem, I didn't get Adept. Oh yeah, no, that's not gonna work. It requires the Night Ring. Okay, so Vague Kata here. He only has 24 defense. I mean, that's like 33. It'd be 9, 18. It's 27. Bro, what? You have 60 HP? Who cares about Naesala? It'd be funny to kill him. That's kind of where it starts and ends. I know I don't have to kill Naesala. If you had to kill Naesala, this chapter would be very, very hard. I'm still going to, though. Like, what's the point of having a 20/20 Ike if you don't just kill things you're not supposed to? Who made more money during the course of Path of Radiance, Naesala or Ike? You know what? That is a very reasonable question. Ike made a shitload of money from Sonic. When the S rank is weaker than a silver sword. You see, this is actually a reference to the Soul Kadi being a dog shit, absolute dumpster tier weapon. There is one good Kadi. It is the Mani Kadi. All other Kadi are poo-poo Kadi. Monikati's awfuling. You know, weirdly, they like nerfed the shit out of the Monikati in Engage. I'm surprised. I guess maybe it's because the doubles get it, and they didn't want the doubles to have a really good weapon. But like, I think the Monikati has like 2 or 3 less might and less. I want to say it's got less crit. 8, 80, 20. 2 less might, 2 more weight. That's kind of huge. The Monicotti's like... The 8 might on... Monicatti having more might than the Rapier is like one of its saving graces, and it being light enough for Lynn to use unencumbered is also a saving grace. Cotti's like a Eastern sword. I guess specifically a curved blade. Usually, I think they usually end up being like weapons of like Indian origin. Yeah, Monicotti's 6, Erica and Marth Rapier. So that doesn't track. By that logic, Monocotti should be 9 might. You mean pre-roll ads are running? I hate ad man. Okay, all right, hold up. Mario trailer, cuck the Monocotti lore. Hey, did you know if you have Twitch Prime, you can stop Twitch from being an absolute dipshit and running ads when it shouldn't? Is that why I pointed out the Monocotti in the Fae trailer? It's not the reason. The reason I pointed out the Monocotti in the Fae trailer is that before Chapter 2 of FE7, the Monocotti was enshrined outside of Bulgar for minimum like 60 years. Naysala, this is not... What? I didn't crit. Hold up. Does the Laguz band stop crits? Does he have fortune? I didn't check that. Wait, does Naysala have fortune? Okay, alright. Didn't realize that. Laguz band prevents crits. Okay, that's never fucking mentioned. Oh, his... The weapon itself is fine. Oh, look, I don't like being mean to viewers that aren't Ryan, but like, that's factually incorrect. Oh, you don't need to feel bad about it. Negates Asher's Blessing and non-wrath criticals. Okay, hear me out. If I attack Naysala here, I'll take no damage. Assuming I hit this. Oh, shoot, I forgot that the Goose Guard doesn't pop in. Okay, well, it's fine. That'll get me, you'll get me under half HP here. Actually, no, I have Vantage. Shoot. It does its job. It kind of doesn't. No, he's not new around here. Kinda doesn't. You get the Solkati. The only thing it's effective against is the dragon. It does 9 damage. If your Lyn is yoked to all hell and doesn't have support, you will do 9 damage to the fire dragon. You could just, like, use any other weapon. Okay, I think to play it safe, I think I end turn here. What's better, Soul Cotty or Wyrm Slayer? Probably the Wyrm Slayer, better availability, lower weight. Again, might is what matters. When you have an effective weapon, might is pretty much all that matters. It's why in so many games when you have different means of armor effectiveness, whichever has the most might is what actually like matters. Shit. Yeah, except FE6, but it's a little scary. I don't think Naysala has heal AI. I don't like how FE6 goes about balancing axes, though. It is the reason that swords are considered so good, but like, you see this issue more in the Kagasaga games, where like, they just don't hit anything. Like they can, it's just not reliable, and that lack of reliability makes actual strategy a little difficult. That's... The Mason 3 Houses just being a bad hammer. I believe it's lighter and you get it earlier. All right, cool guy crit kill. Okay, well, put it this way. The Soul Cotty's actual issue is that it is... Okay, you just die, so farewell. Soul Cotty's actual issue is that it lacks enough might to do the one job it's intended to do. And it is so heavy that it cannot be used as a generalist weapon during light. Because it's not gonna, you're gonna miss doubling thresholds on fast enemies. See, this is cool. Unfortunately, one shot, one kill. He has conversations like this with Stefan as a Hark. Stefan's is really cool, where Stefan's just like, you're 100 years too early to be facing me, young woman. My actual issue for Soul Cotty is it has no reason to exist. Just upgrade the Mani Cotty. Problem solved. Fuck it, let her dual wield. I don't care. Steal Navarre stick. Oh wait, this is the big old money dump, right? It's spoiled swords like our money now. Yeah, Titania will accept it. Let's go. Flip-flopping between Super Monicati and Durandal. Yeah, essentially, if you're not giving Lyn Durandal, just upgrade the Monicati. The Monicati, even in like English FE7, is like, if I'm putting aside my bias, it is the only saving grace Lyn has. It is genuinely a good weapon. It having more might than it effectively has 2 more might than the rapier, given that, you know, that's how effectiveness works. It allows her to reach thresholds on enemies, I think, up to Dread Isle. Homasa has a battle quote with Racing. What's with Racing and having battle quotes with enemies he has absolutely no business fighting? Yeah, there isn't one. We just lied. The money, yeah. It was a test of your responsibility, actually. Would Volk even be able to kill Grail? Grail doesn't have Nihil and Volk has lethality, so, you know, you put 2 and 2 together. He has to proc it. Volk's cool. He'd do it. Yeah, it is. I actually really like that Volk is a red unit in Fae. It was a small little nod, but a good nod altogether. Because Volk's like, hey, listen, I can't beat you if I have to face you at like weapon triangle disadvantage or neutrality. He's like, all right, Pog, I'll use axes. Use red knives. Granted, that doesn't actually apply to FE9, but I'm pat Fae on the back here. Laron was one of the Herring. I wonder if we've met this Laron before. Surely not. I really wish that they added Fallen Grail instead of Fallen Ike, but like, I'll admit, rule of cool, Fallen Ike, okay, it's a what if. Oh, I didn't consider that Racing gets a weapon triangle advantage over Oliver and Naisala. Have you ever once touched it? Yeah, so this isn't an accurate translation. Yeah, Grail beat the hell out of Ike for that. Like, actually just, like, beat him upside the head for this. Maybe change to Order and Chaos, but, you know, that's fine. "20 soldiers, 20 highly trained killers. Her father barely broke a sweat cutting them down. Then he began attacking his neighbors, those who had taken him in, concealed his identity, called him friend. He slew them one by one, until your mother rushed in, thinking only to save her husband from himself. It's a cool CG. It's not waifu side, it's, I believe it's filia side. Okay, alright, heroes. Alright, you got the basis for this. Oh, I'm sorry, Xura side. What's filia side? Filia side is... Filia side. I feel like I've used this before. Ah, daughter. Okay. Dang, I'm sorry, I don't know Latin. Matricide, Patricide. Okay, no, that's why I've used Filiacide in the context of Fire Emblem. I think it's like... Yeah, I probably talked about like the whole Lucina scene. One more thing. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and not hire because I never see what this is. Okay, it just ends. Yeah, if you rehire him, he promotes to Assassin. It's really cool, and honestly, Assassin Volk is genuinely a viable combat unit. Like, he's not great being locked to, you know, one range, but he can make do. He's got decent bulk and good strength. He's held back a little bit by knives, but eh. Even on Maniac, I found a use for him. I'm not saying he's good, but like, given that he is a thief in a game with very high enemy bulk on higher difficulties, he is more viable than I thought he would be. Look, I guarantee if Volk had to go and kill Grail, he would have found an occult scroll. I wonder how much Titania knows about the medallion. I mean, she seems a little choked up about this, more so than just losing a keepsake might suggest, so... I don't know, it was probably imparted to Titania that Miss should hang on to the medallion. She knows anything. I think at best she probably knows as much as Ike does, like, hey, make sure Mist hangs on to that. Doesn't need squatters like you. Ah, just a little bit of xenophobia to top our racism dish. I know you, okay, realistically, there is no practical, like, I guess there's no, like, practical worry of Jill defecting to the enemy side. But, like, it is really cool that all of the generics have, like, battle quotes with Jill. Which you wouldn't expect. They're just like, you traitor. Like, you absolute trash. You're here killing your father's men. They really put a close fold where Patrine's pelvis starts? What? I'm sorry, I'll pay more attention. Sorry, I guess I'll be hornier when Patrine pops on screen next time. Also, we have a shitload of money now. Chat, are hip bones just too sexual for anime fans? Are they just too brain rotten to, like, understand how any sort of physicality works? It's kind of embarrassing that the whole vagina bones thing legitimately comes from the FE scene. Like, that's our cross to bear. Sol Caddy. There we go. There you go, Sal. Did I forget the crit? I hope not. Nope, I didn't. Oh, cool. No, we can blame this on Persona fans. Awesome. Hogger Dogger, it's actually the fault of Persona fans. Great. You know what? I am gonna keep this in the convoy for a situation that might necessitate me having it. Hey, Khalil. I love Khalil's design. I like everything about Khalil. She's cool. Quite skilled with a knife as well. I love that knife sages exist just to balance out like the utility of having free staff bots. I like that Khalil's nice to Nephany. Nephanie's just like so sad and withdrawn, and then Khalil's just like, yeah, I'll hire you. I like you, Khalil. I think it's cool how Khalil and Largo decided to adopt. Yeah, honestly, it's not something you really see too often. And well, actually, no. There are a couple of notable cases of adoption in Fire Emblem, but only a couple. Which, hey, I don't know, they're good together. Khalil and Largo should be added on Bride Batter. Look, I'm telling ya, me and my crusade, my endless crusade against sexism just cut off Mia's arm. Just lop off her arm. I promise it'll make her a better character. Anyway, free meteor, yay. Dread fighters use daggers and tomes? No. I think it was what did we change Dread fighters to last time? I think we just changed it to axes and daggers, right? Help me out here, What's the Dread Fighter's default set? Oh, there's no tome dagger class? Is it sword, axe, dagger normally? Okay. Okay, that's why we nerfed it. You know what, honestly, I would consider changing Dread Fighter to Dagger Tome. That would actually be a decent use case for it. Yeah, okay. I'll figure out how to make that work. By which I mean, I'll knock on Eltrek's door and make him do it, because he's smart and I'm not. Oh, wait, no. No, I need both of these. Technically speaking, I have this... Man, renewal is just like super fucky in this game, huh? Actually, wait, before we check. Okay, garbage. Okay, this is definitely gonna be the last chapter we do, because I'm gonna have to yeehaw to a friend's house. Because I need to be sociable. The thing is, while I love living like a hermit, not really, I get really lonely, but it's convenient to live like a hermit with 2 dogs. But you know, friendships, they're like flowers. You gotta water them or they'll wilt. They've succeeded. Oh no, 2 bots are going back to back. I'm sorry, chat. Anyway, none of the villages have anything of value. It is smite and a rescue staff. What's about watering my dogs? Dogs are like friendship. If you don't water them, they wilt. That is indeed what I said. There aren't any lagoos here, so I'm gonna do that, whatever. That's interesting. Has Jill always been at the tops? Did Jill, like, well, was she the last person I recruited? No, that's not right. Okay, that's interesting. So for this chapter specifically, Jill's put to second deployment slot. Unless that happened earlier and I just don't, but I don't know why it would or how it would. My doggy walkie. To be fair, it is like dramatic. It's just, I feel like that you could have executed it better. Honestly, if I were a piece of shit, Jill would be force deployed here. If Jill was recruited, I would force deploy her here. In fact, I would go so far as to make I would be a dick and say like, hey, Jill or Ike arrives. How about that? Because then you could debate, oh man, I'm being a Thracian developer. Then if Jill or Ike can arrive, it would make sense. Okay, well, Jill can fly, so I can just go up here, bop her father, and just like, oops, jump scare. All right, anyway, I think we're good here. What's biorhythm? Biorhythm is just a thing that goes up and down progressively with each turn. I believe it affects hit and avoid, and hit, avoid. I don't know if it affects proc chances in this game. I don't know if it affects unearthing treasure in this game, but it's big stinky. I do not like it. It's a very Kaga mechanic in like a funny way. No, I see. I will never become Kaga because I will never stop whinging about women done dirty in Fire Emblem. I guess Shaharam's a Camus. Is he a stupid Camus or a justified Camus? Most people in the Camus archetype are big stupid, but is Shaharam so, like, tied by duty that he has to stick this out to the end? Is the gun to his head justification enough, I guess I should ask. Anyway, we're just gonna be smacking people. I don't know, Fire Emblem fans are like, notoriously like, super fucking mean to Camus. To be fair, a lot of them are kind of dumb, but it feels like you have to like, it can't even be like a pistol to your head, like you have to have like, the game's gotta have like a shotgun to the back of your head. Did Jill and Shaharam have any other family besides each other? I don't know. I don't think Jill ever mentions her mother, but I could be wrong. Kirabo! Mustafa's the worst Camus ever. Is he? Because if memory serves, Mustafa's in pretty much the same situation that Shiharam is here. Like, His family is essentially like, if he doesn't fight his family, his wife and child will be killed. Selena's the only one that, from my recollection, is like actively stupid. Like even Eagler, who is the Camus of Lin mode, is like, yeah, sorry, my family's being held hostage. Hell, I'd argue that like Mustafa, by virtue of letting his like troops leave, isn't like a dickhead Camus. If Shiharam passes the intelligence test, so does Mustafa. Does Camus fail the Camus test? Yeah, kind of. Like, if memory serves, in all of his conversations, he mentions that, like, the reason that he would not abandon, like, switch sides is just due to knightly pride. It is knightly pride binding his hands, not like a gun to his head or any such thing. Archetype should not be a thing. People like we like putting characters in boxes. Archetypes are always going to be a thing, even if we buck them a little bit. Even if we, like, shake it up. Cain and Abel archetypes are still a thing, even though they stopped being Cavaliers. Kazai and Saizo, Cain and Abel. Clan and Fram, Cain and Abel. Yukiko and Chie, Cain and Abel. They don't always have to be Cavs. They just gotta be red and green. And even then, they can just, like, sort of be red and green. But that's Persona. Well, you see, when we married back in Tokyo Mirage sessions, they officially became our extended family. I love driving David Gilbert. Boy howdy, there were some inaccuracies, but that's okay. That's fine. He's charming enough to where I will let it go. For now. I only let it go because I am too lazy to make a similarly sized correction. Well, Camus is not... There's a difference between Camus being a Camus and Sirius being a Camus. Like, Sirius isn't a Camus because he's playable. Camus is a Camus because, like, no, I won't throw away my knightly pride. You would have me do that? Blah, 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 blah. It's dumb. The Sirius is just like, yo, I'm happy, and realistically, me coming back into your life would make things harder. Which I think at the point of Mystery of the Emblem, I'm not sure I agree with that. Because it's not like Nina has to marry Marth. I mean, Nina effectively abdicates to Marth. Man, Nina's such a sad character. Like, her ending in FE3 is effectively abdicate to the throne to Marth, essentially suffers the tragedy of Artemis, may or may not kill herself in exile. Like, Homegirl cannot catch a break. It's kind of Oa's fault. It's a little bit, but like, whatever. I think Fire Emblem, if Fire Emblem forgoes all tragedy to have a happy-go-lucky ending, it's kind of lame. It's one of the things I actually... Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna respect Three Houses on this front. I appreciate that Three Houses had no golden ending. Golden endings are mondo lame in a game where your choices are meant to matter. Straight up, Triangle Strategy having a golden ending, I think, is kind of also lame. Wow, Shaharam lives the delete button. Crimson Flower is the golden ending because it means you have to play the least amount of Three Houses. Da-da-ba-ba-da-bam. Die. Backflip. Ike's using his patented Smash Bros forward air. I'm sorry. Look, I was very nice to Three Houses this stream, all right? I extolled its virtues of good music. I extolled how it fixed bosses in Fire Emblem and how it isn't afraid to, like, I guess it is afraid to no homo people. That's a nice change of pace. I'm like really sick of that. Three Hopes make the timeline of Fire Emblem way too confusing. No, not at all. Three Hopes is just as much of a different route as Three Houses is. There's just like, hey, Three Houses starts, and then it branches out to the 4 routes of that. And then there are just like, technically 3 more branches out, where like Shez is a person that exists. Fire Emblem's Fire Emblem's been a multiverse since like, Thracia is a multiverse. One could argue that technically speaking, FE6 is a sort of multiverse. I mean, not really, because they... not really. Thracia is a multiverse. Tokyo Mirage Sessions is a multiverse. That's right, baby! Tokyo Mirage Sessions does matter in this conversation. Because Tokyo Mirage Sessions, you dickhead, is a sequel to the bad ending of FE3. No, I don't mean 6. I specifically mean 7. In the case of a multiverse, I feel like release order would matter a little more than like... Oh. Tokyo Mirage Sessions was a mistake. Here's the thing. I do not like the sort of... I don't like idol culture. I hate it. I'm a little ashamed that it's associated with FE, but like... The game's good. The game legitimately plays like Persona 4.5. And a lot of the tweaks made in that game ended up carrying over to P5. So like... It's a good game, and it doesn't demand too much of your time. I just, like, I cannot fucking stand idol culture. Tokyo Mirage Sessions was mentioned. Like, it's a pretty game. I just don't like, that is my complaint. I don't like idol culture. There are very few things that, like, lean heavily on that as a selling point that I can tolerate. And that's not an objective criticism. Like, case in point, like Prince of Iris, Oscar, Mr. FE World on Twitter. This man is like the most idol fan I have ever met. And he loves Tokyo Mirage Sessions because it fits his sensibilities. So I think it's like inaccurate for me to say like, oh no, it's a bad game. Like, no, it is so decidedly a case of it is not my cup of tea. Because, like, from a mechanical standpoint, it's good. And it doesn't demand too much of your time. You can plow through that game pretty quick. Oh, no, Tokyo Mirage Sessions never getting another map. If you want, shit, what's his name? Toma? If you want Toma in the game, he's got to win Choose Your Legends. Yeah, it fails on both ends of being an FE celebration of Shin Megami Tensei. It's Persona Fire Emblem. It's not Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem. Like, on a matter of tone, it fails as a crossover. Which is weird because on the initial reveal, like, the trailer was kind of moody and dark, right? One would expect it to be more in line with SMT's sensibilities. But then they're just like, fuck it, Idol Emblem. Highlight out any Tokyo Mirage session to win Choose Your Legends after Engage is really... Oh, yeah, no, that's fair. I think it's done deal. Maybe Toma gets botted in. That's the only way I can see it. Anyway, GG, no re. That's the chapter. Wow. I thought this would be harder. Oh, that's true. You know, they could make another Young Tiki Gold. It might happen. Persona 5 is a better game, but you prefer Tokyo Mirage Sessions combat? No, I can understand that. The session is genuinely a pretty fun game gimmick. I think P5 plays a little smoother, but I mean, P5 being smooth, what's new? It does succeed mechanically in a lot of ways. But yeah, no, the session mechanic's genuinely super fun. Yeah, Ike was specifically the one who took your father from you, Jill. I will say one small detail I really like in this game. So if Jill and Mist have an ace support, Jill can engage Jaharam without defecting, right? Her ties to Crimea and like Ike's group is too strong to like be swayed. But if you don't get the ace support until after you kill Shaharam, the support changes and they cry over the fact that both their dads are dead. It's like really sad and kind of sweet. I guess trauma bonding would be a little accurate. All right, and I got a promotion. Congrats. Oh, hang on. I gotta... Okay, so confirms king. Huh. I like Anna. Okay, yeah, she has pronounced hip bones. Given that she's standing, like, cocking her hip out, that would probably happen, yeah. Is it the worm? Where's Patrine's brand? It is on her right below her right collarbone. Because of how she stands, you can't see it. It's obscured by her collar and her shirt. See, the thing, like, one expects that, like, Edna just has, like, an unrequited love for Ashnard here. Like, the secret of who Rajayan is, like, actually kind of cruel. Find it funny how you can put the Dark Evil God medallion in a bag and it's okay to touch? Yeah, I guess it's just wrapped in cloth, huh? But yeah, no, that will be all for today. I think... let's see. We started at like 16, and this is going to be a kind of a shorter stream, so I apologize, but I do have things I need to get off to. So, yeah, we'll have Without a King, which is the Tornado chapter. Solo, which is just Ike Unga Bungaing. The bridge map. The one where the Black Knight appears in the corner where we have to rescue Joffrey. Boulder Central. Oh, God. Oof. Clash is probably next stream. Oh, geez, Louise. Anyway, hey, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. I like having people to chat with, and honestly, it gives something to structure my days. Hopefully this is kind of, I don't know, kind of engaging. I realize that combat has ceased being of any value, but hey, funny crits go burr. Anyhoodle, I will see you on Sunday at a time specified by me at a time later than, I'll be here on Sunday, probably around the same time, maybe a little earlier, but hey, if you're not busy, I exist. Anyway, bye. Keep it groovy. Wherever you are, just have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.